Brainidos presents 10 everyday habits that drain your energy. Are you feeling exhausted or drained? If it seems like you're in a personal energy crisis, you're definitely not alone. Many of us are walking around stressed and sleep deprived, making mental and physical exhaustion more prevalent than ever. Beyond that, some of our daily habits may also be contributing to our persistent fatigue in ways we don't even realize. Our well-being and productivity are largely determined by our daily routines, so it's important to ensure that we're making choices and taking actions that promote wellness and aren't harmful to our already depleted energy reserves. With that in mind, here are some commonly overlooked habits that can zap your energy and what you can do about it. Number 1. Not drinking enough water. Insufficient water intake can have adverse effects on your energy levels. Every organ and biological process in the body is dependent on water, so even slight dehydration can lead to feelings of exhaustion. Now, you might be tempted to reach for energy drinks or coffee when you're feeling tired. However, most of these beverages are high in calories, sugar, and stimulants. They're also diuretics, which means that you'll likely lose more water than you're taking in. And while you may feel energized in the beginning, once that initial jolt wears off, you'll crash and burn. Furthermore, these drinks can lead to addiction, insomnia, anxiety, rapid heart rate, and high blood pressure. Instead, keep a water bottle with you everywhere you go and take a few sips every now and then, even if you're not thirsty. You'll stay hydrated and feel more energized. Number 2. Slouching. Bad posture can cause circulation problems and headaches. It can also worsen arthritis and interfere with sexual function. On top of all that, it can also drain your energy. Misalignment of the spine puts more pressure on joints, ligaments, and muscles that weren't intended to bear that much weight. And when you have poor posture and gait, your body requires more energy to compensate for that additional pressure. So, stand tall, sit up straight, and invest in a good ergonomic chair. Also, avoid carrying heavy bags, as they too can put strain on your body. Number 3. Being cooped up inside. Feeling sluggish? Before you crawl back into bed for a nap, consider that what your body may need is just the opposite: some fresh air and sunshine. We flourish in nature and being outside. Our bodies also require vitamin D, which is generated when our skin is exposed to the sun. However, both children and adults spend an increasing amount of their time indoors. Instead of playing outside, kids now play video games, and adults often aren't any better at getting outdoors. Now that more and more people are working from home, some people might not even step outside during the day. Next time you're feeling tired in the middle of the day, go and spend some time outdoors. If that's not possible, at least open a window to let in some light and fresh air. Number 4. Poor diet. You know what they say, you are what you eat. Our diets determine our health and daily performance. If you're busy with work or school, it's not uncommon to gravitate toward convenient options like fast food or snacks. However, your body can only handle so much. The sugar, sodium, and fat in these processed foods can cause high blood pressure, heart disease, and diabetes, as well as a host of other serious health complications. When you reach for junk food like cookies or chips, you're consuming empty calories. In other words, these foods are low in vitamins, fiber, and minerals. This deficit can lead to feelings of mental and physical exhaustion. Instead, make sure you have healthy, nutritious, and natural foods on hand, so you can easily reach for them when hunger strikes. This way, you're less likely to run out of energy, and your body will thank you. Number 5. Smoking. Nicotine, whether smoked or vaped, may provide a little energy buzz since it's a stimulant. However, like coffee, it will inevitably result in depleted energy levels. Those who smoke are at risk of respiratory inflammation, which can affect the sinuses and lung capacity. In addition, blocked nasal passages, dry coughs, and wheezy chests prevent the cells from receiving adequate oxygen. This can affect energy levels. Although quitting smoking is difficult, there are plenty of resources that can help, so consider ditching this bad habit sooner rather than later. Number 6. Watching emotionally charged shows. Intense emotions can be just as exhausting when you've been sucked into watching your favorite TV show as if you were experiencing them firsthand. Television shows and movies that incite fear, anger, sadness, and other strong reactions can take a toll on you mentally. Those intense emotions can lead to overstimulation, which requires additional mental effort to regulate. Be mindful of what you watch. If something is triggering your emotions, it might be best to change the channel or shut it off. If you just can't help it, at least set a time limit so you don't get too overwhelmed. Number 7. Not eating enough food. Though you need to get into a calorie deficit to lose weight, not eating enough can make you feel sluggish. Severe calorie restriction over extended periods can signal your body to go into starvation mode. Then your metabolism slows down and your energy drops. To avoid this, you need to calculate an acceptable caloric intake using your age, weight, activity level, and desired rate of weight loss. There are online calculators that help you figure out how much you need to eat. Also, make sure you don't go without food for large gaps of time, as waiting too long between meals can zap your energy. The general recommendation is to eat about every 3 to 5 hours. Number 8. Sitting too much, moving too little. While it can be easy to lose track of time when you're working or studying intensely, endless hours at a desk can deplete your energy. This is because your body equates stillness with sleep. As a result, your breathing, heart rate, and circulation slow down, thus inhibiting adequate oxygen and nutrients from flowing to your brain and body tissues. To avoid this, get up and move for a few minutes each hour. Even stretches and bathroom breaks count. Additionally, aim for at least 30 minutes of exercise, 5 days per week. This doesn't mean you need to lift heavy or run 10 miles. You can do some yoga, go biking, swimming, or go for a walk. Number 9. Suppressing your feelings. Do you tend to go along with other people's ideas to avoid conflict? Or suppress your anger to avoid rocking the boat? Keeping your feelings inside can make you feel powerless and hopeless, ultimately depleting your energy. Instead of bottling things up, it's a good idea to keep a journal and write about how you're feeling. Putting your feelings on paper can help release some of the negativity you're harboring inside. It's also crucial that you work towards speaking up for yourself. This can be difficult, so start with gentle statements such as, "I feel disrespected," or "I feel angry." Express that you've been affected and ask for the specific change you want. You'll feel empowered, in control, and thereby more energized. Number 10. Planning too far into the future. While it's a good idea to plan ahead, planning too far into the future can actually lead to anticipatory anxiety because there's no room for change and you're focusing on living in the future instead of the present. Now, it's okay to plan out tasks, such as work or school deadlines, appointments, and obligations with family or friends. In fact, it's important to stay on top of these things. Just don't go too far beyond that. Leave some time for relaxation, hobbies, or other unexpected things that might come up. You can probably relate to feeling drained to some extent. After all, no one has a pep in their step every day. If you feel tired all the time, though, this could be a sign that something's wrong. Once you've determined the root cause of the problem, you can then make the necessary changes to fix it. Before you know it, your energy will be back, and you will feel renewed, refreshed, and ready to take on the world. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and remember to click on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.